Beautiful morning with no rain, it looks like. Oh, I feel missed. So they all have additions to the side of their mobile homes. It's pretty cool. All right, I am a couple days from Lillehammer. Headed to Beery right now, and then see if I want to stop there or go further towards Lillehammer. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see what happens. Walk slow, open heart, right? Here I go. So there are many different ways the trail's been marked. You got the stickers. These are my favorite. They make it very easy. These have been my views for the last few days. So much better than walking around the same pond at my house for 2 months getting ready. So all these flowers that are similar, kind of conical, that I've been really enjoying because there's so many different colors of them. They're really pretty. Same family as the bluebonnet in Texas. It's actually an invasive species here. My guess is with the world's ecosystem that all flowers, animals, everything's just kind of invasive. It's always invasive, changing the dynamics over and over. Almost a third of the way. View down there of the E6, I think the main or only road that goes across that lake. I forgot to say it, so day 11. There's a little sign here. It's this boulder and all these rocks, and it says that an old legend says that every time the bells rang at the church that these stones would move and shake. And then it talks about a potential otherworldly being that lives in it or buried or something. That was a bit of a haul. Heart's going. Let's take a little break here on top of this mountain. They got a cool farm, and just looking at God's creation, and specifically thinking about butterflies, and then start getting mad about evolution. A butterfly starts as a caterpillar, this little thing eating leaves or whatever. Then at some point builds a house for itself that goes inside, locks the door, then liquefies itself, then comes out of that house and can now fly and is a totally different being. We're supposed to believe that's random chance over enough time. At what point was the mutation, right? Like it liquefied itself and then there was a mutation that liquefied being turned into a butterfly and then they kept going. I mean, it's like, come on. They lie to us about everything just to keep us from the knowledge of God. I'm digging it. Walking down to Beery, B-I-R-I, Beery. For the, they do have a world famous Beery burger. Hello, Beery. What secrets do you hold? I got them all coming over here. All the baby ones are like, come on, guys, he's cool. I was doing so good. Now major backtrack. Is that too bad? Just following these signs, I'm good, but the problem is I'm not paying attention. So yes, I can follow the signs if I'm not doing a million other things in my head. Or doing nothing in my head and just staring at the ground, making up music. So stopped in for a little sandwich at the cafe. But before I went in, got stopped by an older couple. And they gave me a Jesus book, asking if I knew the way to heaven and knew the way to God, and gave it to me in English and Norwegian. And so I got to quickly jump into my story. And then I talked with some ladies at the cafe. You're a pilgrim? You're a real pilgrim. I'm like, I don't know about a real pilgrim. I should I wear that outfit? I should get an outfit in Lillehammer that makes me look like a real pilgrim. Where they're just like, what is this? Why does he have the hat with the buckle on it? All the towns got river crossings. All of them. And that's what, one of the sad things about, not sad, but being on a pilgrimage is I just pass the place and I never ever see it again. Where I could stay in any of these towns for a lot longer. But nope, it's just like water through the hands. Isn't that life too, right? We're trying to hold on to these experiences with our kids, our marriages, our friends, jobs, vacations, community, everything. And you want to hold on to those memories, I mean, we even have pictures and video, which nobody had for thousands of years. And it feels like it's just running through your hands, never to be touched again. It's very sad to sad to me. This is Beery Church. Something I haven't seen in a while is a pilgrim stamp. I haven't seen one of those, I don't think, in days. Oh well, hopefully they believe me when I get to Trondheim, because that'd be rough having to come back and start over. Just as I was all talking, not finding stuff, look what I ran into. 424 kilometers to go. Still almost a third of the way. I'm just walking. I looked over. These guys scared me. I didn't see them. Now they're all coming over. Here's where the rubber meets the road. I'm literally trying to outrun thunderstorms. Yeah, this hat. So the only thing with it won't work in the wind. But I got a little pocket knife all on my pocket knife, and I got that orange string or rope. I'm gonna make me something. Back at the cafe, I forgot I met a young man who asked what I was doing, and he said that asked if I was going all the way to Trondheim. I said, yeah. He was just like, that is crazy. He goes, I drove there once, and I said I'd never drive to Trondheim again because it was so far. Sitting down, resting a little bit. So I decided to cut into tomorrow's stage a little bit because I was a little bit ahead. Tomorrow's stage in the book said it was really long, so it was like, I don't know, 18 miles or something. But it said, yeah, it's really long, but it doesn't have the big climbs. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll cut into some of that. Then it'll be easy walking to Lillehammer. Literally all it's been is big climbs. The whole thing is climbs. And the whole thing is the hard ones where you're walking on roots and rocks on the side of a field. So it's just like really hard to even walk. So I am glad I did it, because tomorrow would have been really hard if I did that many miles, and half of it was what it's been for the second part of the day. But look at these views. Huh? So I'm just grounding my feet. All my grounders out there. Oh, I could sit here for a long time. If I had any water, that's the problem. I don't have any. I got the thunderstorms that everybody's been warning me about, multiple people. You know there's thunderstorms coming. Closest catastrophe here. I was climbing up, so that thing is like, you can tell I'm pretty high up. The whole thing's on an angle, so you're trying to step up over with the sticks. And I thought it looked easier than it was. And then as soon as I got over the fence part, started tipping backwards because of the wind. It's not barbed wire, thank God, because it kind of just caught on my legs and kept me from falling. And I was able to shove my sticks back against the ground behind me. But that was close. Look at this one. So it says, we're going the right way here. And then, and then this one does look like you dragged it here. I'm guessing just a nice little crawl over here. No problem. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. Very happy with my Sawyer filter. I just filled up down there. It could be safe to drink. I don't know, but it looks slightly green. But so I use this. Oh, it tastes so good. So I've already walked 6 hours today. I looked at the map and it's like almost just as long to go. Alright, so now I really am outrunning the thunderstorms. I got 40 minutes to go, and I got it booked, a little cabin at a camping place again. So I just gotta make it there. The only problem is I'm limping now. I can go a lot further if it's not the roots and rocks and ankle breakers. Just for miles and miles. Alright, looks like it's holding off behind me back there. The cabin I'm staying at, she picked number 11 for me, which is the 11th day of walking. So I was like, cool. Then I asked if they had any food for sale, and they said no. Alright, they also got a good sign, so that's a good sign. Yay. I can leave. She left the key for me in the door. Thank God, I can barely walk. Let's check it out. Oh wow, this is perfect with the view of the lake out the window. What? How cool is this? Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you.